Want to know what human flesh tastes like? Or why we kiss? Then Michael Stevens is your go-to guy. Since 2010, under the moniker Vsauce, the UK-based educator has been making videos that answer quirky questions based on scientific fact.
And what if every single person on Earth jumped at the exact same time?
Today, Vsauce comprises multiple channels and Stevens has 3.2 million subscribers, all hungry to find out the truth behind the weird and the wonderful. Please welcome to the YouTube FanFest stage, Vsauce.
Hello, Mumbai! Hello! All right. This is my first time at FanFest, my first time in Mumbai, my first time in India, my first time in Asia. Thank you. I've been on Earth for a while, though. So let's bring up that first picture I gave you guys back there and talk about some big numbers. We're going to talk about population. Let's see. Oh, look at my bald spot. That was not part of the show. Okay, so here's a map of the world. And I want to bring out the AIB guys. You guys know AIB? Let's bring them out here. Guys, I did some mathematical calculations backstage.
All right.
You guys have more subscribers on YouTube than there are people who live in Iceland. Not bad. Not bad.
Well done, procreating people of India. Yes.
Not bad. All right. So, who out there knows how to say the number 5 in Hindi? All right. Nice. Show the next picture. Drum roll. And now.
How are we the IT capital of the world and we can't get a slideshow to move, guys? What is going on? One slide.
Mumbai University engineer.
Yes, it's...
Okay. Say the number 5 in Hindi one more time and hopefully we'll get a picture up there. In Hindi!
5.
Louder! Loudest!
Okay, this is probably not that.
This is not the right one. Wait. Oh. Okay, so let me just paint you a picture of what you were about to see. It was going to be a bowl of punch. Hey! Okay, now wait a second. Why did those two words sound so similar? I can't hear any of you, but I'm sure you all know the answer. Originally, a punch was a beverage that contained exactly 5 ingredients. Thank you. Yeah, no, guys, I'm just telling you about the world. I didn't make that up, it's true. 4 ingredients, not a punch. 6 ingredients? No, not a punch. See? That's the trick. Okay, so I have another question. Not for you, for them.
Okay.
Not for you either. Okay.
Okay.
How fast is India moving? Raise your hand if you know.
That's such a...
Back there? Ow, ow! How fast is India moving? What did he say?
Usain Bolt is
As
what he's
fast
saying.
as Usain Bolt.
I apologize on behalf of Mumbai schools and education. I apologize.
We have one more guy here, Come on.
Well,
Please, in front of white people, izzat rakh le, please. Kuch sharam kar.
You're supposed to be the smart ones.
Well, to be fair, sometimes Mr. Bolt does move this quickly, but I'm looking for a more specific answer. In the orange? Whoa! That is a very good answer. Did you hear what she said? 2 to 4 centimeters a year. That's nice. I've heard estimates as high as 5 centimeters every year. India, this land that we are standing on right now, moves to the northeast the tectonic plate that India is on moves to the northeast 5 centimeters every year, crushing into the Eurasian plate, causing Mount Everest to grow about 4 millimeters taller every year. Yeah, so thank you guys for being part of what's making the highest point on Earth even higher. Okay.
समझ आया हुसैन बोल्ट?
Here's another thing. The North America and Europe are moving apart from one another at the exact, well, not exact, but pretty much at the same speed that your fingernails grow. Seriously. So, look at your fingernails and think of the last time you cut them all the way down. That length is how much further Europe is from North America across the Atlantic Ocean since you cut your fingernails. Yeah.
Mind blown.
Much slower than Usain Bolt's top speed, but still, it's a real speed. All right, now, what I want to do, instead of talking about the world, I want to break the world record. Are you guys ready to be a part of something really big? Yeah. Okay, so, we're all in Mumbai right now, but this event is being broadcast live on YouTube, so we have a global audience. There might be people even in Los Angeles who are awake at 3:30 in the morning because they love Mumbai and YouTube that much. I don't know, but here's what I want to do. You guys all know what the wave is, right? Perfect. So, behind us is west. I want to start a human wave moving from the front row to the back row, from west to east, and then all of you watching on the internet, you're going to continue moving us to the east. Yeah, we're going to create the world's largest global wave, and it's going to be the fastest one ever. I've broken the world into 15 sections, and I'm going to name cities in each little longitudinal section. And if I name a city near yours, people watching out there, go ahead and stand up, wave your arms, and sit back down. Okay? And so that we have proof, go ahead and write the name of the city you live in the comments right now, but don't send it yet. And when I say your little sliver of the world, press enter and send it. This is going to be so cool, okay? I've calculated. Now, get your city typed into the comments, and we're going to do a practice wave right here in Mumbai, beginning with the front row. I'm going to give you a countdown from 3, and then we're going to have you guys in the front row get up, do the wave, sit back down. And everyone moves all the way back from west to east. This is a test. This is a total test.
Cool.
Let's just take a look. Are you guys ready? Count me down.
3, 2, 1.
That was great. That was great. First time's the charm.
Guys, that was the saddest wave.
No,
Juhu
wait.
beach में wave better होता है यार कचरे के बाद यार. Come on.
I'm trying to be optimistic.
Please.
Next time, pretend you're at Wankhede and Sachin just hit a 6.
Yeah, like
just come on.
something.
Just let's have that happening.
Let's do this again. Let's count you down
Actually,
again.
that's a good point. You guys should be the best wave. It would be a shame if Perth, Australia did better than you. They're not even here.
Yeah.
Okay, count us down again, and this
Right.
time with energy.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Go. Oh, yes. Even way back up there in the HP pod, people were committed. I love that. Okay. So, here's my magical list of the world divided into 15 sections. I'm going to name off cities. And when I point to you guys, say go to let everyone in that little longitudinal section on Earth know that they should do the wave. Now, I'm going to do this in only 30 seconds, which means that our human global wave will circle the Earth 4,000 times faster than the speed of sound. We were talking earlier, and you said, let's go at 3,000 times the speed of sound. I said, no, 4,000.
All
Okay.
right. Michael, I've just gotten statistics now, okay, in this here. Not even kidding. There are 4,000 people from across the globe who are tuned in to this very moment right now.
Wow.
That is awesome.
So please, Usain Bolt, izzat rakh yaar. Wave kar thoda matlab, please.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this.
Thank you. Okay, so remember, we're going to start the wave from this front row, and we're going to move east to the back, and then I'm going to start naming off cities, and then I'm going to point to you guys, and we're all going to yell "go" at the audiences at home. And we're going to go all the way around back to here, and when we come back here, we're going to do the wave again. We're going to start it and end it in Mumbai. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's count down, right?
I'm going to be looking at my watch. We're going to, okay, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, Thailand, Philippines, Perth, Australia, go! Tokyo, North Korea, Sydney, New Zealand, go! Oh my goodness, Hawaii, go! Los Angeles,
Go!
Denver,
Go!
Chicago,
Go!
New York City,
Go!
Brazil,
Go!
London,
Go!
Continental Europe,
Go!
West Europe, Egypt, and South Africa,
Go!
Moscow, Kenya,
Go!
Kazakhstan,
Go!
and coming back to Mumbai,
Go!
go, go! Oh my gosh! That was perfect! I totally lost track of time during that because I was freaking out so much. I looked at my watch. Exactly 30 seconds.
Indian people loud as always. Well done.
You have finally
Perfect.
done one smart thing since you've been here.
All right, let's bring up the picture of the celluloid roll, the
Yes.
film picture. Not that you guys don't know what I'm talking about, but I like visual aids. It's not going to happen. So, I have another trivia question. Wait. Hey, watch this. Could you guys pull up that picture of a black hole? As soon as I say it's not a black anymore. Okay, so, which country produces the most feature films? That's right. How many feature films is a question we could ask, but let's have more fun. All of the celluloid used to record feature films in India every year would reach how far across the world? Right here?
You don't have to stand up. It's not classroom, but
Oh, okay. I didn't know either. Guys, I don't just know this stuff. I look it up and
10,
I do the
15
math.
times around the world.
Okay,
Do we have-
okay. If it's a Ashutosh Gowarikar movie, at least the solar system, because
Yeah.
it's like some
Yeah.
600. You obviously
You
know
don't know?
Ashutosh Gowarikar, so you're like, ha ha ha, yes, of course, I totally get it. Ha ha, so funny, yes.
I just knew that. I was born knowing this
Yes,
fact.
of course.
Okay.
Okay, actual guesses.
More guesses. Answers.
Thrice around the world is one guess.
The world is a really big place. Keep that in mind. Okay, I'm hearing
Okay,
a lot
now
of
you're
answers.
just throwing random numbers like you're in a lottery or something. 8, 5, like 3, like you can't do that. Like,
Just say every number from 0 to infinity
Some
and then
number,
you'll be
guys.
right. Okay, are you guys
Something
ready?
like that.
Here's the, you're not going to guess it. I mean, but anyway.
Yeah.
In 2 years, all of the film used to record every single feature film in India is long enough to stretch from Mumbai to where I live, London. Right there. That's huge. That's 2 years worth of film. And guess what? That's double what Hollywood makes in 2 years. So thank you.
Listen, we made Dhoom 3. Don't get excited.
yeah, like
Rainbow.
wastage ko applause, yes.
And actually, did you guys know that there's a second place? It doesn't just go India, then Hollywood. It goes India and then
Nigeria.
Nigeria. Look at this guy. He's not even eligible and he competes. Okay, so I want to open it up to questions because I'm running low on time.
Yes.
Yep.
I've been asking questions all night. I want to hear from you guys. That's why I'm here. Go.
Anybody have questions?
Yeah, go for it.
Go for it.
Ah, yes.
You want to repeat the question, Michael?
CGP Gray. YouTube.com/CGP Gray. What does he look like? What does his face look like? You guys bring up that picture? Yes! That's me. See? No one knows. I literally don't even know. This is Saturn. Guys, let's talk about the planet
We forgot
Saturn.
about you.
If you put Saturn in a swimming pool full of water, would it sink or float? Who's float? Float? If you put it in a bathtub and then drain the water out, it would leave a ring around the bathtub. No, but guys.
Michael, we are here for the jokes.
Yes, thank you.
You are
Thank
there for the stats.
Saturn is made out of gas. Its density is quite low. If you had an object the size of normal things we deal with, like shoes and soccer balls and people, it would float. Okay? But Saturn is huge. If you had a swimming pool large enough to put the planet Saturn inside, it wouldn't be a swimming pool for long. It would collapse into a sphere of water, and when you put Saturn next to it, they would all collect into one thing, and it wouldn't go for a swim. I want to be realistic. Sorry to bring a downer to your floating Saturn ideas. But that is my answer to what does CGP Grey look like. Thank you. Let's go to another question.
All right, any other questions?
Another question. Yes, lady over there.
I can hear you. I'll repeat your question.
Listen, what he does on weekends is his own business, okay?
Such
That's
naughty
right.
questions, my God.
You guys are asking tough questions. I'm going to be honest.
Can you repeat the question?
Michael,
Then
just repeat the question.
She asked me if I've ever eaten human meat before. Who here's had human meat before? One guy in the front row. There's always that one guy who's like, well, yes,
I'll
I
say
had
yes to anything.
I mean, you don't know what they put in a shawarma. I don't know. I don't know what that looks.
Listen, you know
exactly
the stalls
like.
on Carter Road a little
I don't
weird,
know
I'm
what
just
that
saying.
is at Carter Road, but whatever.
Yeah. No, but the answer is I have not.
Thank you.
But in a way, all of us are eating ourselves all the time. Your stomach lining is constantly being digested, and you are constantly swallowing cells from your tongue and cheek. I forget the exact statistic, but it's something like every 3 months or so, you swallow and digest and poop out your own body weight worth of yourself. Autocannibalism, everyone.
not
Get
proud?
used to it. It's life.
Enjoy that while you have your dinner tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy that visual.
Okay, next question.
All right. More questions?
Any other questions? There. Yeah.
Next.
We'll come
Next.
to this side. Hey, you danced with Varun Dhawan already.
Are you
Relax.
dancing? Okay, sir. Bas ho gaya, tera
You're
aaj ho gaya.
getting carried away with your fame and all now, please. Okay, question.
Speak loudly.
Question.
अबे इतना स्मार्ट नहीं है यार तू जवाब दे यार क्या लॉन्ग एंड कॉम्प्लिकेटेड माय गॉड लाइक प्लीज
What is? Okay. Right. Sounds like a paradox. It seems like a famous paradox I don't know the answer to.
He's probably preparing for the JE. And he came here for a free session.
अच्छा
HC Verma पढ़ ले यार.
सुन मेरा गाड़ी का ब्रेक नहीं चल रहा है 3 दिन से यार बाद में मिलना प्लीज यार प्लीज खराब हो रखा है सॉरी माइकल
All right.
You know what? What you should do,
Can
if
we
you have,
repeat
if
the
you have
question for those who
Twitter,
didn't hear it?
tweet out questions like that with FanFest sauce as the hashtag, and I'll try to get to them.
All right, 1 second.
No, there's somebody here. There's
Somewhere
somebody
Question
here.
though.
Yes.
Yes, go over there.
Please. Do you speak Hindi just a
It's
little
the
bit?
most scientific question anybody's asked
Yes.
Do I speak
you. You
Hindi?
speak Hindi.
Give me a sentence to say in Hindi.
No, they will give
No,
cuss words.
they
No,
will give you
please.
cuss words and we can't
Cuss
have
words.
This
that.
is a very Indian thing.
Well, joke's on
They
you
only
guys.
want people to give cuss words, please.
Joke's on you guys because I only know cuss words in Hindi. Oops. No, but
All right.
the actual answer is that I only know namaste. I don't.
And punch.
And punch, of
Punch
course.
now.
The one
Of
word
course.
that nobody uses here, namaste. No real Indian ever
Okay,
uses
but
that
this
word.
is a YouTube event.
That is
All right.
Hindi, though. I'm not being
No,
ridiculous.
that is Hindi, that is correct.
Oh,
That's,
phew.
that is.
All right.
Michael, it's okay. So it's a YouTube event. So if you want to give a Hindi cuss word, just say Facebook or something. I don't know. It's okay.
Facebook,
It's
I
fine.
think the sponsors
It's okay.
just sort of died there.
YouTube. Okay, but I would love to learn more.
All right,
That's
all
my
right.
answer.
Somebody yelling from the back.
One
there.
more. Okay.
How much time do we have? How
Alright,
much time
calm
do we have?
yourself. Okay. Somewhere from this corner, yeah. All right. Go for it. She's
All right,
being
go for
very
it.
belligerent, yes.
Hi. Can you hear me? Yep. Well,
Speak up. Speak up.
Yes,
speak up.
now is your moment.
okay. So will you describe, would you tell us what free will is your way? I mean, the way you do it. And
The question is,
a
can
very
you
Vsauce
describe what
manner.
free will is?
Free will.
How would you describe free will?
Free will.
Yes.
Yes, of course. Only the easiest questions tonight.
Yeah.
Free will is something I've been wanting to investigate. I think one of the healthiest ways to look at free will is that we can't choose what we want, but we can choose what we do. It's a nice, heavy philosophical thought to have at this moment. I can't stop you from being thirsty, but you can decide not to drink right now. And whoa!
That is, in India, that's called a bouncer. Everyone's like, huh?
So, but look forward to me taking on that question from a neuroscience perspective soon. Yeah, it's a tough one. We may or may not like the answer, but I think it's going to come down just you have to believe one way or the other. And as soon as we prove it, well, I don't think that'll happen. Personally.
Okay, there's
All
one
right.
guy here in the glasses.
This is the final question, all right? Final question. Yeah.
Unfortunately, those of you who've seen the video know the answer is not much. Not much. If every single person on Earth, 7 billion plus of us, got together in one location, shoulder to shoulder, like really bunched up, it would fill the city limits of Los Angeles. That's it. And then if we all jumped 30 centimeters off the ground at once, the Earth would recoil in the opposite direction about half the width of a proton. And then when we all fell back down, it would go back to where it was. Yeah. But let me just put it. Let me tell you this. When you move, when you jump all by yourself, you're also moving Earth. It doesn't take all of us. Even you can do this because for every force, there's an equal and opposite force in the other direction. When I jump and fall back down, the Earth also received that same force. You can't measure it very easily because the Earth is so huge. But even you all on your own have an effect on our planet and where it is in space.
You are all unique, is what he says.
Yeah.
All right, guys. That's it for the question.
Right. So thank you for your questions. Questions is what I am all about. I want to be serious. I love you guys. You are awesome. Yeah. You guys are what makes me do this. I don't do it for me. I don't do it because it is fun. But you guys prove to me that there's an audience out there that wants to learn and be curious and just love every little thing about our world because it is amazing. Thank you, guys. Thanks for watching.
Vsauce!
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody, except the Usain Bolt kid, okay? Everybody's great. Now, all right, guys, this is what's going to happen now, right? We have some great music lined up for you, except that's going to take about 3 minutes for the instruments and stuff to be set up on stage. So do you guys promise to stay and have supremely high energy for your final 2 acts of the night? Be a little louder,
You can do better than that, Bombay!
All right, just hang in there. Some great music coming your way.
Hey Vsauce, it's Michael. Hey Vsauce, how's it going? Michael here. Vsauce, Michael here. Hey Vsauce, how are you doing? Hey Vsauce, how are you guys doing today? Hey Vsauce, how are you doing? It's Michael here. Vsauce. Hey Vsauce. Vsauce. Hey Vsauce, Michael here. Hey Vsauce, Michael here. Hey Vsauce, Michael here. Vsauce, Michael here. Vsauce. Vsauce, hello. Hey Vsauce, Michael here. Hello Vsauce. Vsauce, Michael here. Vsauce. Vsauce. Vsauce, Michael here. Hey 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 Vsauce, Michael here. Vsauce. Michael here. Hey, Vsauce. Michael here. Hey, Vsauce. Michael here.
And Jake and Kevin.
And, as always, thanks for
Hey, Vsauce, Michael here. And what do you say we get out of here to space and into an orbit? That way we could just float around and be free from the influence of gravity. Except not really. Astronauts orbiting around the Earth experience pretty much the same gravitational pull that you and I are feeling right now. The major difference is that those astronauts are falling constantly towards Earth, but their angular velocity is so large that they're falling just as fast as Earth curves away from them. Now, of course, this is nothing new. Tun's canon hasn't already taught us.
Gravity makes stuff fall, and in particular, Newton realized that it makes objects accelerate towards the Earth the same amount independently of how fast they're moving horizontally. That's called relativity. And of course, orbiting is just falling, but falling where you move horizontally fast enough that the Earth falls away faster. In order to successfully fall and miss the Earth, unless you dug a tunnel, you'd need to be traveling at almost 17,000 miles per hour, or 8 kilometers every second. So you'd probably incinerate from friction with the air well before you had a chance to enjoy the trip. Of course,
Newton's thought experiment involved the Earth, but on something smaller like the Moon, the cannon wouldn't have to throw its projectile nearly as fast for it to complete an orbit. In fact, if you had a powerful enough gun on the Moon, and you fired that gun at the horizon and then waited a little bit, you could get hit in the back of the head by the same bullet. Henry calculated that the bullet would have to travel about 1,600 meters per second, which is exactly how fast the Paris gun fires. Now that's a powerful gun, it's no squirt gun. But if you had a squirt gun out there in space and you fired a stream of water at the sun, how much water would it take to put out the sun? I mean, in general, putting water on something hot would cause that something hot to lose some heat, especially since the water will be frozen because it's out there in space. But here's the issue. The sun is not a big ball of hydrogen on fire. Instead, the sun is powered by fusion.
fusion of hydrogen nuclei, which is kind of like the chemical bonds between the hydrogen and oxygen that make up water, except on a much smaller and much more powerful scale. Now, before I get tackled by nuclear physicists from one side and chemists from the other, let me explain. A bond of any sort, whether between planets, molecules, atoms, nuclei, or quarks, is just a happenstance where two or more particles together have a lower total energy than when they were apart. Like if you get married and your taxes go down. So when you form a bond, that extra energy that the two solitary particles had is released. And because of a little relation we call E equals mc squared, this actually means that the mass of the pair goes down a little bit too. For example, every fusion reaction turns a little bit of hydrogenous mass into light. Sunlight, for example, amounts to a loss of 100 quadrillion kilograms each year. That's the equivalent of a medium-sized asteroid. But stars have a lot of mass.
And the more massive a star is, the hotter it burns.
And adding a bunch of water to the sun would only cause it to be more massive. So it would burn brighter, not go out. Of course, it would also burn faster, which means that its life would be shorter. For instance, if you were to add 20 solar masses of water to the sun, you would decrease its life expectancy from the current 5 billion years to only a few 100 million more years. But there's a faster way to put out the sun. Take that water or whatever material you want and shoot it into the sun in a way that causes everything to get spread out and scattered so that there's no longer the critical density needed for fusion to occur. Now, no matter which avenue of putting out the sun you pick, both would be a disaster. Literally. Disaster. From dis meaning